It's time to face Ganondorf and put an end to his tyranny. Let's get right into Hyrule Castle itself. The throne room, or the sanctum as it's called.
At last. I have been waiting for you to arrive. Now, Link, there is something here I want to show you. What do you think? Hyrule Castle. Perfect and glorious. Does it awaken memories? Memories of our time here? Well, really take in every detail. After all, this place will be the last thing you ever see.
The fabled swordsman who endured my corruption, who has persisted in slaughtering my servants. Interesting. How is it that you survived my attack? It must have been that wretched arm. No matter. You will not live to see another sunrise. Did my puppet entertain you? She made it so easy to mislead you, to keep you occupied. But such an indirect approach is no longer needed. End this hero's life, my dark servant. Cut him down.
The Demon King's Phantom Saboteur, Phantom Ganon. And we got a Gloom Sword. The Slender Sword has an ominous presence. It's said to end the life of anyone it touches. Its gloom will gradually wear down the body of its wielder. Wait, that's another thing I could possibly take a picture of. I guess I'm gonna do it afterwards. There we go. Might as well pick this up real quick. The Demon King's Bow, a magical bow prized by the Demon King. Its performance reflects the power of its wielder. The higher maximum number of hearts, the more its attack power increases. Let's just take care of you real quick. I might as well pick this up. A Gloom Club, a metal stick filled with madness and symbolic of doom. Its forceful strike can mash any object to pieces. Its gloom will gradually wear down the body of its wielder. I might as well just replace one of these with it. And also a Gloom Spear, a spear whose ominous appearance strikes fear into hearts. It's said to cost its bearer a part of their soul because its gloom will gradually wear down the body of its wielder. I guess I'm gonna discard the magic rod I have. I said discard. And that's it. But there has to be more.
It seems there is more to you than the power Rauru has gifted. But not much more.
Link, we are here!
Those who carry the secret stones.
Just what is this thing?
You do not recognize me. Perhaps there are limits to the knowledge the secret stones impart. You stand before Ganondorf. The foolish actions of your ancestors served only to delay my ascension. Allow me to show you the world that was and will be again when I have been restored. Rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule with the power I have granted. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors. You cannot hope to escape your fate. My power will sweep across this land. You need but await the inevitable end.
Was that the Demon King we were warned about? It all really happened?
This is dire. The Demon King, the man who nearly destroyed the world. Ganondorf. With his return, everyone's in danger.
Oh, this isn't good. If that really was him, oh, we're in real trouble.
Hold on. He must not be at his full strength. Otherwise, why flee instead of finishing us off? We should return to Lookout Landing and decide what to do next. Link, you should come too.
And we even get a heart container in return, which I might as well just pick up. Bringing the total to 37, I think? Would only make sense. Anyway, let me take the time and take pictures of all these weapons that have just been dropped for us. Guess I don't really need to pick them up after all then. Gloom sword. Is there a spear? Nope. Well, I might as well just drop them myself then. Gloom spear and gloom club. Sure. That just barely worked. Gives me these weapons at least. Alright, but I guess we should return to Lookout Landing then. And see where we have to go next. Okay, but I was genuinely expecting it to be much worse. I didn't even lose one of my weapons. I could have gone here ages ago already like that. I guess I wasted time for nothing then. Oh, but the music is absent. Kind of a creepy atmosphere, I have to say. That way. But I guess we're just gonna roll with it. I might as well just teleport there. It might be faster anyway. See what we have to do next. Ooh, the frame rate. I have not missed it here. At least when it comes to that. Do we just speak with Pura? Welcome back. Looks like it was pretty tough. So, how did it go? I see. So, to summarize. There's no mistaking that what you all saw at the castle was the Demon King from the Legend of the Imprisoning War.
Yes.
And the princess you've been seeing was actually an imposter. And the reason she appeared at Hyrule Castle was so the Demon King could lure Link into a trap. I knew something seemed weird. I mean, about Princess Zelda not doing anything to help with these troubles everywhere in Hyrule. But it's all connected. The upheaval, the problems our homelands have been facing, and the frayed princess. It's all happening because of the Demon King who came back. So, then that means Princess Zelda isn't actually here? Instead, she's in the distant past and not in the present, right? Yes, we should consider that to be the case, bizarre as it sounds. It also seems that Princess Zelda was trying to somehow defeat the Demon King in the past. Our ancestors made a vow to Zelda. They swore that when the Demon King was revived, their descendants would awaken as sages and fight alongside Link. But with Princess Zelda in the past, we can't ask her what the plan is supposed to be. And she can't be here to fight with us either. We also don't know anything about the Demon King other than the fact that he's bad news and super strong. What do we do? Based on what you each have told me, it appears the princess was making preparations in anticipation for the Demon King's revival in this era. There must be some hint that we still haven't figured out here in our time. Right, you are. We cannot afford to stand still in a time such as this. It is imperative that we act. But without any leads. Oh wait! You said that 6 sages were with the Demon King were with King Rauru when they fought against the Demon King during the Imprisoning War, right? Wind, fire, water, and lightning. And time. That was the princess. Oh!
Wow.
I see. What is it? What do you see? That's it! There was one more sage back then. Minoru. Exactly. One more sage that might be here now. I'm sure this is the lead we were hoping for. It would be well worth our time, our search. Each of you awakened as sages at ruins from the Age of Legends, right? Maybe the remaining sages in a similar location. This makes sense. We should each search for major ruins from the Age of Legends. They're as good a place as any to start. If we just searched all of Hyrule randomly, we'd probably never find the sage. All right, we have a plan. Let's split up the work and get to it.
Yeah.
You four go back to your homelands and gather information about ruins that might be related to the remaining sage. Linky, search around and see if you can find any undiscovered leads. Everyone's relying on you. Don't let us down.
Yep.
Find the 5th sage. Well, couldn't you consider it the 6th in that case? Okay, but we have a new objective to work with then. I might as well see what this is all about now. You told Pura about the imposter princess and how the Demon King Ganondorf is trying to rise again. Hyrule Castle remains a devastated place and continues to float above the ground. Now also to find the 5th sage. During the ancient imprisoning war, it was Princess Zelda and 5 other sages who fought with King Rauru and the Demon King. Pura told you that in order to find the 5th sage, you should investigate ruins from the Age of Legends. The sages have their own regions covered, leaving you to search elsewhere. And I might just know the place where we have to get to. Specifically, Kakariko Village. With all the ring ruins that have been scattered around there. It only seems like the most logical place we can get to. But man, my nose is stuffed today and I don't know why. It's actually annoying. But yeah, what better place to start at than here? Might as well speak with Paya immediately, since she was the one who restricted us from going up there for some reason. Either Paya or her assistant. Either of those. But I might as well just speak with them. Oh no, it was this guy. Caleb. I might as well speak with you two. With Toro. Master Link, thank you for stopping by even with all the rain. Are you thinking about the floating ring ruin? I am as well. It has been on our minds for some time. We would like to suggest resuming the research if we may. Have you since figured out what became of Princess Zelda? What? The Zelda who appeared after the upheaval was a creation of the Demon King? And the real Princess Zelda still hasn't been found? But how can this be true? It is such an unbelievable tale, and yet I trust you completely, Master Link. It must be as you say. It is hard to explain, but the princess we saw was somehow unfamiliar. It was though her very aura was different. But if she was an imposter the whole time, that would mean the real reason she ordered us to close off the floating ring ruin was because the Demon King saw it as a threat. Isn't that right? That only means one thing. We should investigate the floating ring ruin immediately. You are exactly right. There is no longer any reason to prohibit your research. Let's open up the floating ring ruin at once, Mr. Toro. Knowledge is tugging on the line. Time to reel in some results. Hey, your literal phrasing is coming through, Mr. Toro. You must be really pleased. It's just, there's one problem. We still need to determine how to conduct the survey. It is clear that the interior of the ring ruin is hollow. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be an entrance. If the contents of the other ring ruins are any indication, there should be a stone slab inside engraved with Zonai script. First, we should look at a way to confirm that there is a stone slab inside. However, we also don't want to damage the precious ruins. Oh, pardon me, I was lost in thought. I better hurry and tell everyone about this so we can open up the ruins. I'm having a struggle reading today and I don't know why. The secret of the ring ruins. Let's just continue with that then. Which also seems to be the lead for the next stage then. Okay, I can ascend from here. That makes it somewhat easier. But also kind of unnecessary. Oh well. How did the rain just abruptly stop? That is a very cursed sight. Anyway, let's see what we can do up here. If I could climb up, that is. And ascend. There is the stone tablet, which we might as well take a picture of. He didn't just... did he? Huh? It looked like he disappeared into the ring. But that can't be right. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I must have imagined it. What about this image? What's this you've got? Huh? Could it really be? Paya! Caleb! Look at this! Could this be the interior of the floating ring ruin? Wow, the stone step is so clearly visible. There appear to be Zonai inscriptions on this one as well, just like with the other ring ruins. Taro, if you would. Right, let me see what I can decipher. Promise, Zelda, solemnly signed, Minoru, Sage of... Hide the keys, southeast, and trust, future with wish, defeat, Demon King. That's all I can make out. There seems to be some lettering I can't figure out before southeast, but Minoru seems to be someone's name. Look at the context of Minoru. I do believe that this is the first time of these labs has put a name to a sage. It also mentions Zelda and a Demon King. How fascinating. Aha! The inscriptors are telling us all sorts of essential information. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. It's just that part before the southeast section. I think it says Dragonland. Ah, you're right. Paya knows her stuff. This should read as Dragonland Southeast. Fantastic work, Paya. Oh, thank goodness, I've proven useful. It seems my continued Zonai language studies have paid off. Oh, no, I'm being upstaged. Ahem. Where were we? Something about a Dragonland to the southeast. How familiar are you with the southeast of Hyrule? There is a site in Faron that has long been known as the Zonai Ruins. It predates the ruins falling from the sky and is home to many ancient relics. If memory serves, there were dragon designs on those ruins that I haven't seen anywhere else. Oh, Caleb, great catch! The Zonai Ruins in Faron. There's a good chance that's exactly what this is pointing us at. That's our Caleb. Fantastic work. What did I just say? That this inscription is pointing us towards Faron's Zonai Ruins. No, not that. The next bit. A certain adjective was used. I believe it started with fan and ended with tastic. What was it again? Ah, fantastic work, you mean? Yes, fantastic work. That is what you said. Yes. Caleb, what fantastic work, he said. Fantastic. Me. Link, when we put together the script on the stone slab and translate it, we get definite mentions of the sage Minoru, the Demon King, and some with the same name as Princess Zelda. Something related to all three of them must be waiting at the Zonai Ruins in southeast Hyrule. We've landed a real catch here. Thank you for your help, truly. Now, we have no time to dawdle. There's research to be done. Caleb, will you join me? Oh, of course. It would be a fantastic addition to the team. I would be a fantastic addition to the team. Very good. With that said, let's head off to the Zonai Ruins in Faron. First, we head southwest. We'll establish a base in the poplar foothills at the Skyview Tower by the ruins. Is there a base already there? In search of new discoveries, we make for Faron. Well, I guess we're gonna be heading there right away as well. They just left like that. Well, I'm sure those two will be fine. I must study more about Zonai civilization so I don't fall behind Toro and Caleb. Yet it seems that somewhat frivolous next to the mystery of the real Princess Zelda's whereabouts. I don't doubt that she's safe and well. I must believe that. As chief of this village, I can't leave my people, so I must place the search in your capable hands. I pray that Princess Zelda will return to us soon. Well, I guess the next target is Faron then, but I might as well speak with the goddess statue that is here first, just so I can exchange some of the Lights of Blessing I have for more stamina vessels, I guess, even though it's just one. Not a heart container. A stamina vessel. Thanks for that. I guess we're gonna head to the Skyview Tower immediately then. Not much time to waste here. See where that brings us. But yeah, I genuinely have no idea why my nose is so stuffed today. Let's see what we have to do here. Where is Toro?
Oh.
Ah, so you're here. Came to learn about the Zonai from an expert, right? I should welcome you to a humble base of operations. Behold, this is where the real investigation starts. It might not seem like much next to that Skyway Tower, I'll concede. Going forward, our research will proceed from here. Toro's only gone off to the Zonai ruins. And if memory serves, he spoke of starting his investigation around Drakozu Lake. Go southeast and you will find the Zonai ruins he volunteered to inspect. I'm curious if the Dragonland written off at the Ring Room will have any more leads on the Demon King or Princess Zelda. Ordinarily, it would be right there at the side in the field of the course. I'd be right there. But I'm worn out from setting up the base. I'll need some time to recuperate before I begin my own service. Jesus. Goodness me, is there anything at all that slows down Toro? Guess I could just teleport there immediately. Even though I can probably just walk there, it's not that far off. But man, I'm having a struggle reading today, I don't know why. It's not like I've been up for only an hour or so, I've been awake for much longer than that. I guess it's just the case sometimes. What about this? I guess I'm just gonna avoid you. But these islands still seem very suspicious. But perhaps the Zonai ruins will have some leads for that. Oh, okay. I thought I had to deal with that one still. But fortunately not. Now let's see if we can find Toro anywhere. He did say at Drakozu Lake, just where? I guess this is the only part of the lake anyway. And I think I see him. At least the fire he made for himself. Let's see if I'm right. What is up with that? Dear Caleb, the influence of the upheaval has spread to the Zonai ruins. Did you see the pillar-shaped ruin in front of this tent? There shouldn't be artifacts of that kind around here. An anomaly. And there's more. The rubble at the base of the pillar is opened, revealing a way inside. A new discovery. Naturally, I'll be going inside to investigate shortly. Join me as soon as you can, Toro. Well, I might as well just join him then, instead of Caleb. Well, I instead of Caleb shall join him. What do you have to say? Aha! You came after all. I figured you would after you made that breakthrough at the Ring Ruins. But listen to this. I've already got a whopper of discovery on my hook here. Here, look at this. It's a Zonai mural completely with intact text. The style is not mistakable. It's nothing short of miraculous that it's still here and basically intact. Which, come to think of it, might be as ascribable to the Zonai's advanced technology. I've got a fair bit of knowledge of the script, so I just had to try deciphering it. But some of it still eludes me. Aww. Maybe it's a poem? Or some kind of code, perhaps? Here, I'll read it out I'll read it out loud so we can both get on the same page. Oh. The first part says, where the electric garb hidden at the long-necked dragons, along with wide-mouthed forest serpent. What do you make of the forest serpent and dragons there? Oh. To me, it calls to mind that the tall pillars found around these ruins are designed to look like dragons. Forest serpent, though. I haven't seen any designs like that. What am I missing? What other wide-mouthed forest serpent is here? Maybe, the forest serpent bit. The forest serpent bit does remind me of a song that compared Drakozu River to a forest dragon. But anyway, there's more to this code. I'll keep reading. Next it says, offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail. I'm pretty sure I got that bit right, but I have no idea what it means. And what in the world is a Zonai charge? And where's this tail with an altar? If we can crack all the riddles in this code, I'm sure that even greater discoveries will await us. There's one other thing I'm curious about. I should have mentioned this, but I found one more Zonai relic at the back of the ruins. Judging from the shape, there's something inside, but I just can't get it to open. Aww. Can't crack the code, can't get the box to open. This just isn't my day. Well, good thing I'm able to. I might as well pick up one of these sticky lizards, which I probably took a picture of already. Yes. There we go. What's inside here? The charged shard, which gives stormy weather attack. Unused, sure. Used in ancient rituals and made from conductive material. This item produces electricity during thunderstorms. What's going on? You have this look on your face, like there's big news you can't wait to share. What? You found a way to open the relic? How in Hyrule did you... Wait, no. That's not important right now. Better question. What did you reel in? You've got to show me. I guess I just have to put it on then. Wait a minute. That outfit you've got on. Isn't that the same thing the figure in the mural was wearing? Where in Hyrule did you find that? In the chest I told you about earlier? But if that's true, there's nothing else that could... There's nothing else. It could be a garment from the Age of Legends. Now that's a haul to remember. Still, your outfit isn't exactly what we see in the mural. Maybe there are other treasure chests containing the rest of the garments. The problem is, searching for treasure chests without a plan is a long shot. Robbie was talking about creating some way that would make searching for things simple, though. Which I do have. Huh? Wow, you're saying you already have the Sensor Plus feature? That should make our search for treasure chests much easier. I guess I should put it on that then. Change target to treasure chest. I never took a picture of a rare ore deposit? Yikes, and there's something else alongside with it. The Master Sword's power has been restored. Good to know. Okay, but the end of the tail probably means... I would say... No, this part. Is this the pillar he was talking about? I guess we'll see. For now, let's try to look for any possible chests that are around here still. Even though I doubt there is anything else here. So I might as well just go down the tail. See if I can find anything along here. Which doesn't seem to be the case just yet. Well, now there is. Thanks, Tulin. Oh, there's another entrance. There goes one of the Savage Liner balls, but I might as well... I guess I'm gonna use this one. That was kind of unnecessary though. Oh, but I need Unova for this one. Sure. What do we have inside here? The charged trousers, used in ancient rituals and made from conductive material. This item produces electricity during thunderstorms. So just like the other thing. I think even the description was identical. That leaves only one piece for us. Which I feel like would be further down this river here. And I hear it. Well, I seem to have found it. Let's just do that. Might as well just do that. Oh, hello, that's a bunch of constructs. Might as well fight you, why not? But I should probably put on my full barbarian armor just for the full strength bonus. was a lot of awkward fights. But we managed to pull through. Now, where is that chest? Because it seems to be... Oh, right there. At the opposite end. As easy as that. That means this one should house the headdress, right? Indeed. And it does in fact have the exact same description. Now, Toro was talking about something here in the, or at the end of this. There being some sort of altar, which I can't seem to figure out just yet. That will do. And of course, now it's starting to rain again. But do I have to return to Toro? Guess I'll see about that first, but I do seem to see something here. This seems suspiciously much like a Korok. So might as well just try to get to it. And it indeed was a Korok. Perfect. I had that Korok forest was all weird for a while there. But I guess now it's back to normal. That makes me happy. Yay. Okay. Interesting in-between dialogue. Why not? Okay, but I might as well put this back on bladed rhino beetles, because I still need some of them. Where are they? There they are. Let's see what's inside of here. It was a normal Zonai charge, right? That I needed? Offer a Zonai charge, yeah. So just a regular one, most likely. Let's see what's inside of here. Very worn down ruins, that's all I can say. But let's put down a Zonai charge, if I could find it. There it is, right at the end of my list. That cleared up the Thunderhead Isles.
Oh.
Caleb, did you see that? Lightning struck that dragon pillar too! Huh? Is someone in those ruins? Oh, it's you again. We think a terrible lightning strike hit here, but I'm glad to see you weren't hurt.
Huh.
I've never seen lightning strike like that, and even stranger, the dragon statue's eyes seemed to glow just before it. Link, if you know anything about this, fill us in on what happened. Unbelievable! A mechanism in the ancient ruins got rid of the Thunderclaws and revealed some new Sky Islands? Great catch! Another amazing discovery on the books. In fact, I'd say it's the haul of the century. It's a significant discovery, to be sure. I'd like to go investigate further, but we have no way of getting up there. You're right. That doesn't make it any less exciting, though. We need to report this to Pora right away. Caleb and I are going back to Kakariko Village. I want to write up the recent events around the floating ring ruin and a report for Pora. You should stick around here and to conduct a thorough investigation. Find out if there are any more discoveries to be made. What? Remain here? You mean alone? Yes, even if we can't get up to the sky, there is so much to discover on land. It's our duty to unravel all of it. You can do this, Caleb. He wants me to investigate alone. Fieldwork isn't my strongest suit, but this may be my chance to make a historic discovery. Right, leave this to me, Toro. I'll begin preparing at once. I'll need to head back to our base of operations for a bit first. And I might as well make my way up to the Thunderhead Isles if I can do so. But I was not expecting there to be a hole here. Apparently there is. Alright. And the thing is gone. This wind swirl. I guess the Poplar Foothills Skyview Tower is the best approach after all. Maybe Toro is, or not Toro, Caleb is right about returning to the Skyview Tower for a bit. I guess let's just make our way up to the Thunderhead Isles themselves. So I might as well put on this just for a little bit of extra preparation. Let's see if we can make it. We indeed can make it. But there still seems to be a thunderstorm over there, which I'm not sure I like. Oh, but it feels weird that this entire thing is gone now. But it still, like, glitches in and out whenever you zoom in and out. But this seems very suspicious. I guess we're just gonna go to it right away and see what we can do there. At least for most of our abilities. What is that, by the way? Oh. The Western Cluda Sky Archipelago, which we've been at before. And there is the Great Sky Island right behind us. Which I should probably return to as well, and if I can do it in this episode, that would be very convenient. Though I doubt it. But here we are at the Thunderhead Isles. And I should probably unequip my stuff. All of it. Yikes, I don't have anything to work with around here. Let's hope it's peaceful. Let's see what we can make from this. But it definitely feels nice going back to some story progression, I guess. Especially after neglecting it for so long recently. Is there anything up here? Just some chests which I might as well destroy. Wait, is that? That's not a Zora sword, is it? Oh, it is! Yeah, I should probably unequip the sword again. Just to be on the safer side. But I do like the aesthetic, that's for sure. Doesn't seem to be anything around here, so I can just continue with whatever is over here. Though I guess it does seem to be just a regular sort of progression throughout this entire thing. Which I guess should do. Though I do have to dispose of something. I just don't know what. I guess the Gloom Spear. There we go. I need something to work with up here. Okay, those are just there for nothing. Oh, I see where we have to go. Oh, I like these sort of pillars here. Very cool aesthetic. Might as well see what's up there. Because that does seem suspicious. Chest with... Oh. A mighty Zonite spear. Sure, let me just discard the stick I just got. And attach one of the captain horns I have. And I should probably put on my barbarian armor for this. It does seem stronger after all. There we go. We have to get down there. Okay. Well, I hope I can just ascend from here. I can. Oh, there's one of these dragon heads again. Oh, it seems like we do have to play with electricity now. It's gonna be interesting. Might as well just use the boomerang as much as I can, just so I have... Okay. Just so I can actually destroy it and somehow find it in the depths in its pristine variant. There we go. Now, what about this? Wait. Did I just get screwed over by the game? Because, like, we have to do something here. Just what is the question? Oh. Let me take this over to the other island. If I can, that is. Because I feel like I might need this. Or I might just be stupid. Yeah, because this is something I would have to activate with electricity. Oh. I see how it is. I like this. I should have just realized it way earlier. Looks like I wasted that cube then. Oh well. Might as well try to pick up some of these ancient arowanas here. Which I'm not sure I've taken a picture of. If I've taken a picture of them. But I have. Okay. So I can just continue. Oh, but not like that. Where's my froggy armor? That was a mistake. Sure, that will do. I'm surprised they don't drop anything else beyond their weapon. Oh well. Oh, but I like the aesthetic you have with Hyrule Castle around there. What do we have in here? Please let it be a bow. It is in fact not a bow, but I'll take a topaz, regardless. It's kind of sad that all of these trees up here are dead, which is especially weird considering there's a lot of rain around here. But I guess they just couldn't thrive properly or something. Alright, I don't have a bow to work with. But I do have this which I can make use of. That will do. That should allow me to get down there, actually. I might just throw a shock fruit over there. That didn't work. An old map? For what? Something I have already discovered. Okay. Well, I mean, I do have been in a lot of places in the depths already, so I would be surprised if there's something I missed. Oh, right. I should probably switch away from the boomerang again. Okay. Oh, the metal plate. Oh. Well, it's not like we can do anything with that, but I guess we can make something equivalent with wood. Just like that, I suppose. I hope that's enough. Once I attach fans to that. I guess 2, just to be sure. I do have the energy wells for it anyway. I guess we're gonna have to end it off here soon, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, this will do. Despite looking very awkward. But there we go. Now what is glowing over here? Okay, just a lantern. I see how it is. And a chest in the middle of this lake. Which I can't even climb up to for some reason. But this will do. 4. Oh, I see a shrine of light. And a shock emitter. Nice. And a flux construct. Okay, well I might as well just try to reach the shrine first, just so I can finish that and have a safeguard, I guess. Though I do need to find a way to get up there, which I don't know of, really. That doesn't seem to work really well. But I feel like I have to get up there somehow. Or I can enter it from the bottom. Not quite, but I can make it work. Let me just pull out my Lionel bow real quick for this. Oh, and even a Stamella shroom. Oh, an Endura shroom. There we go. Now, is there... Okay, there are lots of fans here. It's kind of interesting, though, that there are usually just device stations in the sky. Well, sometimes at least. But mostly in the depths, which is kind of weird and unusual. Sure, that was close. Okay, I might as well just attach one fan for this, just so I have more time to get to the shrine. But I guess that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Yeah, there's enough space there to where I don't have to worry about it. That should do it. And it does. Here in the Faron grassland sky. I might as well get inside immediately and just try to finish that to end the episode off with. As long as it's nothing too complicated. Oh. Proving Grounds Short Circuit. Sure, that will do. Oh, it just gave me the arrow. Oh. Oh, perhaps because of the shock fruits. Let's just steal all your weapons that way. Yeah, this one isn't too bad at all. Let's just take care of you and you. As easy as that. There was definitely more to this, but I guess I just neglected all of it. Oh, and there was even a shock emitter in the back there, it seems like. Yeah, I definitely messed it up way too much. And that was there for free as well. Oh well. At least I understood the concept of this one, which is all that matters for me. And in return, we get an Electro Elixir. Grants high-level resistance to electricity, useful against enemies with electrical attacks. Sure. That's one way to end it off with. Now let me just see where else we could get from here. But I think there is not much left of the Thunderhead Isles, actually. Just a few more islands, and then we're at the end, most likely. Yeah, we're like more than halfway there already. I would say 3/4, actually. It's not much left. But I guess that's where I'm gonna leave it at for today. I don't think there is much we can do inside of here. And before I waste too much time just trying to get to the head of this island. Oh, it still freaks me out so much whenever I zoom in and out. But I guess that's what I'm gonna have to live with. And I guess we can also start with the next episode by fighting this flux construct over here, which is just waiting for me, I suppose. But I guess we'll see about that then. Until next time, see ya!